Hey everybody, it's Tuesday night. It's late. I'm tired. I've made this video a couple times. I try to make it as a short, and it's too long. And then the last video I made was like 12 minutes long, and I should not do math at night when I'm tired. Oh my gosh. So anyway, the check-in today that I want to show you guys, I meant to do this till yesterday, and because I had just gotten the Elegoo Neptune 4 Max running last night. Parts came in late yesterday, and I worked on it, started getting it running, started doing a video, and then it crapped out on me in the middle of the video, which I was like, no. But I got it working again. It's working. So yeah, Anycubic's working, the Elegoo's working. The second Elegoo Neptune 4 Max, as you can see, is not working, but the parts came in today, so I'm gonna get that one running probably tomorrow. But I spent the entire day today basically running prints as much as I can. I've got I think 4 printers up and running now. So you know, the printer strike is almost over. So, but yeah, I've got four printers running. The Elegoo, the Elegoo Neptune 4 Max, the Anycubic, and 2 of the Chitty X Max 3s. The Chitty X Plus 3 is I'm throwing in the towel and sending it back. I just it's been a little over a week since I've had it, and there's been no change. And I get a response, like 1 response a day from their support. And you know, I've made a video a few times about it, and I end up getting into a rant, so I'm going to try to just stay away from that. You know, yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Let's just say I'm sending it back. I'll probably get another Elegoo, or no, actually, I think I'm going to get, I think I'll probably get another Chitty X Plus, X Max 3. I don't think I'll get another Plus, just because the X Max 3s are working really well. Then they can print about 95% of the stuff that I want to print. So the bed slingers, once the 3 bed slingers are running, I should be able to do most of the bigger, extra large size volume stuff, the chest pieces, and leave that on the big bed slingers. I have since slowed these guys down. I've adjusted the jerk settings to be lower. I've also moved all of the filament off the printers. They're on a little cross member here above the tent. That's helped with some of the wobbles as I get higher up on my printer. So that's helped. Adjusting the jerk settings, lowering the speed, lowering the acceleration, all that stuff has helped. I know a lot of people ask me for my settings, and I'm just constantly adjusting them because I'm never pleased. Once I get them dialed in and I'm pleased with how they looks, I'll be happy to share them with you all. Otherwise, in the meantime, you're going to end up getting, you know, I mean, I change my settings daily. Sometimes they don't even save, and then I'm like, okay, what did I do last night that worked today? I did just get a big order from Sunlu, the PLA Meta that I like to use. I ordered 7 cases, so that's 70 rolls. That's the biggest order I've ever had of filament. I've never ordered that much filament. When I was doing math on my last video and I didn't do it right, I was like, well, I've got 6 printers, and when they're running full time, I go through about a roll a printer a day. So that's 6 rolls in a day, give or take. Some maybe 7, depending on how fast the X Maxes can get them done. So I mean, it's, you know, 6 rolls in a day, and then you times that by 7 days. It was I didn't do my math earlier. Earlier I was like, that's 7 rolls a week. So yeah, it was not. Yeah, it's late and I'm tired, and I've had a long day. But I've got 5 of my orders boxed up. I spent a lot of time today pulling supports and boxing everything up and getting everything ready to ship out. So I've got several custom orders done, ready to ship out. I've got a lot more to do. I'm trying to keep up with everybody, and with all the printers going south at one time, that kind of sucked. With the Chitty X Plus 3 not working from the day one, that definitely didn't help. I was really hoping that printer was going to come in and help, you know, take up the slack, and it didn't help at all. In fact, I think it actually put me behind more because I was dicking around with that stupid printer. Sorry, I'm not going to rant. But yeah, the X Max 3s are working great. I'll probably get some more of those, and I might get another Bambu. I might get a Bambu. I don't have a Bambu right now, but my wife and I have been chatting about maybe getting an AMS system and running multicolor. Um, Most of the stuff I do order-wise doesn't need it, but it might be kind of fun just to have, just, for when you want to have a multicolor print. But I don't, so it's kind of like, feels like it'll be a waste. But I don't know, it'd be kind of nice to have a smaller printer. That was kind of the purpose of the X Plus 3. I really wanted a smaller volume printer just so I could do small stuff, because I do a lot of little armor pieces, bicep armor and that sort of thing that doesn't have to go on a big printer. And the X Max 3s can fit full helmets, which is really awesome. And when I say full helmets, I don't mean like a little helmet. I mean a big full-size helmet. I did just recently print a TIE Fighter helmet, and it was sized up a slightly bigger than the regular size, which I think the regular size is like a 24-inch head, so it was like 24 and a half. It's huge, and it fit on the X Max 3, which blew me away. It's a big helmet. I mean, it is a big helmet. So, when these little manufacturers are talking about helmets fitting on their printer, that helmet would not fit on most printers, especially anything smaller than the 300 by 300. I don't think it would fit on a 300 by 300, honestly. I think I almost maxed out my build volume with that TIE Fighter helmet. It's a big helmet. You don't really realize it until you see it, and you're like, holy crap, that's a big helmet. But anyway, long story short, things are going good. I'm going to get the next Elegoo Neptune 4 Max running. I've got those parts. I didn't make a video on fixing this one. I should have. I'm sorry. It was pretty straightforward. This is the one that had the bed wires pop loose. And it was really honestly just unplugging the wire and plugging in a new wire and putting some new zip ties back on. It was really straightforward. It wasn't really a tough job. It seemed like it would be a tough job, but it really wasn't. The other one's probably going to be just the same thing. It's basically the wires on the hot end assembly, that the wires that run to the hot end have a short in it somewhere. And so I'm running new wires and basically a new harness for that. And then I'll be installing a new, basically like a little, the little chip that's on the back of the hot end assembly. So, it's a little board of some sort. I'm not really sure exactly what, but it has all the wires that go to it. So I'm going to do a video on that. It's installed too. I actually have 3 hot ends right now, 3 hot end assemblies, and 2 of them need that board, and I only have 1. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's just been a really crazy week, crazy couple days, crazy weekend. Trying to get everything working and everything running and get all the orders out, and yeah, it's just been nuts. My head's I'm tired. I feel like congested for some reason, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to bed and hope these prints turn out. I was kind of hoping that one of them would finish so I could start a new print, but I think I'm just gonna go to bed and leave it be for now. So, but yeah, just working 24/7, getting orders out, and thanks everybody that's placed an order with me on my Etsy store. I'm trying to be as as much communication as I can with my customers. Keep them in the loop on when their stuff's being done or when it's going to be done. It's that sort of thing. So, and I strive for quality. So, I was telling the last customer today, I was shipping out his order, and it took me a week longer than I thought it would to ship out his order. And I reprinted the back armor for his order 5 times. I just wasn't happy with it, and that's how I am. I'm gonna print it until I get it right, and then I'll ship it out. And the rest are just learning experiences. Most of them, some of them were printer errors. The printers were having a hiccup before they went crap on me. One of them was just I was having the wobbles from, I think, the filament being on the printer itself. That's why I moved them up there, because they were on the printer, and I think they were causing the printer to wobble more than they should. So I think that might have been some of the cause. But needless to say, I would rather print something 4 or 5 times and get it right and at least for the next time when I go to print it, I'll know it's right. I did the same thing with Starkiller, the Starkiller helmet. I printed that damn helmet probably five or six times before I got it right, and you know, now when I print it, it prints great. But that's just the story of 3D printing. You know, sometimes you got to make failures and till you can succeed. So, story of my life. But my wife told me that day my kitchen was a printer junkyard or graveyard. She called it a graveyard because I had 3 different printers in there and they were all torn apart. But yeah, it's slowly getting better because they're slowly getting fixed. So Elegoo's been great sending me parts. I'll get the next one done tomorrow and keep plugging away. So thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. If you guys have questions, let me know. I'll try to share my settings once I get them dialed in a little bit better. And yeah, let me know what you guys think I should get for another printer. I'm thinking a Bamboo maybe, or maybe some more X-Max 3s. The X-Max 3s are working out really well, so maybe I'll go that route. But I don't know if I'm gonna get any more bed slingers. I'm not sure. I really like how those Core XY printers are working. So I haven't had any real layer shifts or anything, so I don't know. We'll see. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.